Hi everyone, Lane here. Welcome to my playthrough of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Now I can't say that I've never played this game. This is definitely one of my absolute favorites from when I was a kid. I think the most unique thing about this game that not a lot of games do anymore, or have done, is the fact that you have the hero and dark mode. And they're separate, and they give you different perspectives on each side.
Sigma Alpha 2 heading due south over the city. We're en route. Everything's a go.
This is Control Tower. We have you on radar. Report cargo status of captured Hedgehog aboard. Over.
That's a 10-4. Cargo secured on board and... What?
Didn't copy that.
Hedgehog is
Over.
gone. He's taken out everyone aboard and...
What's wrong?
What in the
Come
world?
in. Over.
Freeze! What do you think you're doing? Get that hedgehog!
Talk about low-budget flights, no food or movies. I'm out of here. I like running better.
And we start on City Escape, the very first stage of this game. I am not going to talk during cutscenes, because sometimes the cutscenes have some pretty low or weird audio things. That's another thing about this game, because it's such an older game. The audio tends to be a little fucky, so you'll have to forgive audio glitches. Oh no, I lost speed. Yeah, this is a very, very old game. Alright. We're starting off pretty strong, actually. Not bad. Uh-oh. Oh, I was trying to grind that. Oh man, I missed that rail completely. That was smart. This is, I think, the most clunky Sonic game I've ever played. It's definitely not designed to be played the way I'm playing it. Because I don't have my Gamecube anymore, I cannot use that, so I'm emulating it, so it's a little bit more, well, it's a little less refined and not as easy to play on a PS4 controller. Definitely wasn't built for this controller. But that's okay. We're gonna persevere. This first level is pretty standard. Nothing too crazy. All of these Sonic levels tend to be very fast levels. Like, you want to go fast. You don't have to. But it's designed to make you want to go fast. You know, typical Sonic games. I feel that these levels try to achieve what the Sonic the Hedgehog from the Genesis days or did achieve, excuse me. I know this by the, like, back, oh, I know this level pretty, whoop. I was going to say I know this level pretty well until I just missed the rail completely. Oh, smooth move, X-Lax. Oh well. Oh, I was letting him get a little too close to me. Oh, he's still getting too close to me. I think the harder this level gets, particularly when you're doing the stage select, when you get that opened up later on, the harder this level is, the more you don't want to take those ramps, so I'm kind of ingrained not to take them, because they slow you down. Let's see what our score is, because you get a score at the end of every level. It has to do with rings, how fast you go through the level, the amount of enemies you hit.
Too easy.
Not bad. Not bad at all. And we get our first emblem. and the next cutscene.
This game of tag is boring. I'm out of here. Finally decided to show up, eh? Okay, bring it
Spider
on!
Troop Bigfoot reporting to headquarters. Intruder has been located.
Copy that.
Alright. This is a pretty easy fight. You can kind of cheese it if you use these boxes here. See if I can do it. Aw, man, he turned! What a nerd. Yep, there we go.
Bigfoot to headquarters.
Oh. Come on. No! Oh man, I could have done it. No, I messed up. Man, I missed that opportunity. Dang it, now he broke all my boxes. Come on. Last hit. There we go. And that is how you speedrun that, my friends.
Hey guys, take care.
Pretty simple, actually.
What?
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
That's the Chaos Emerald! Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going with that emerald? Say something, you fake hedgehog!
Chaos control!
He's fast! Hey, it's not his speed. He must be using the Chaos Emerald to warp.
Shadow. I'm the world's ultimate life form. There's no time for games. Farewell!
Shadow, what is it?
So you meet Shadow for the very first time.
Just let it go. You just don't know when to give up, do you?
What are you talking about? That emerald's mine. You got that? The Master Emerald contains special powers that neutralize the energy of the Chaos Emerald. That makes it very powerful. What the?
What?
Look who's calling who a thief.
I came here following the signal from the Emerald. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Master Emerald, is it
You,
not?
Dr. Eggman.
So that's Dr. Eggman.
Well, I guess I can use it for something. I'll just take it with me. Farewell, knucklehead.
Not if I can help it.
What?
What was that all about? And look what you did to my emerald!
I did that to prevent the Master Emerald from being stolen, you idiot. If it's in pieces, I can restore it. And by the way, that's not your emerald.
Doesn't matter. I'll look into it once I get back to the base.
I despise anyone who takes jewels from me. All the world's gems are mine to keep.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Batgirl.
This cutscene introduces you to Knuckles. And it also introduces you to Rouge, one of my arguably favorite characters from the series. Oh, before that leaves completely. Well, that's your hint system. What you're doing in these levels is you're looking for the Master Emerald pieces. Hence the little signal at the bottom of the screen. Also, here are the Chow containers. I never got to really show them off in Sonic's last level.
It's closer.
Up. It's got to be up here some. Hold on. Gotta get some height. Aha! Yep, there we go. Alright, I am going to show off a little bit and not use those hint systems. Let me see, is there any... You can normally tell if you're close or not. So what I tend to do... Oh, I need an upgrade to get in here. But what I tend to do is go around, see if it starts blinking, and if it doesn't, then that means that we gotta go to a different area. Mainly up. This is a really well-designed level, but it's also a very easy level. See, like, okay. I know it's down here somewhere.
It's closer.
Specifically, up here. Yep, see? It's real easy to just kind of know where everything is, if you know the levels well enough. I will say some of his later levels are a bit harder. Let's see. Okay. There's the other Chow container. There's normally 3 in every stage. The Chow Garden, in my opinion, is such a gem. I'm so glad that they added it to the game because it's very fun to play around with the Chows. Maybe I'll make some bonus episodes, maybe some filler content with said Chows. If my emulator decides to keep the save in progress. Oh, there it is, right there. There we go.
I found him.
Second stage, down. Let's see what we get. The less hints you use and the more time it takes,
Yeah,
or
this is
the less
perfect.
time you take, you get a better rank. And our second emblem. These emblems go to the Chow Garden and allow you to buy better things off the black market.
There's no mistake about it. This must be the island. It's a secret military base that is reinforced and super strong. It's called Prison Island. I heard the news about it on satellite TV. I still can't believe that Sonic would destroy the military building or rob the bank. Wait for me, okay, Sonic? I'm on my way. What? Hey, look, it's Amy. And Eggman, too. What's Amy doing here? Doesn't matter. I have to help Amy because she's in danger. Tornado transformation!
All right.
You're suspect. You couldn't touch me. Really?
Okay, so
You won't escape me this time.
we have to deal with the mech, which
I'm gonna destroy you.
is not very easy to deal with.
Out. That's it. I'm gonna destroy you.
Uh-oh. Did I get health or did he get health? I think I got health. So now he's angry. And we got him. I'm gonna say I really wish they would have done our boy Tails a little better and not given him the mech. I'll explain why in a second.
This time I'll let you go, but the next time we meet, you won't be so lucky.
Wow, Tails, you did it! But what are you doing here on this island? I'm the one who should be asking that question. Don't you know it's dangerous here? I know, but I'm here to save my hero, Sonic. Again? Hurry! I know Eggman up to no good again. Okay, you stay here and I'll be right back. Don't leave without me! I want to help Sonic too!
To finish what I was trying to say earlier, I really think that they could have done Tails a little bit better. His levels feel very monotonous. The only levels in the game that I don't enjoy are Tails levels, simply because of the fact that they're just not fun. They're hard to control, his character is very clunky, and I don't know, I feel like they could have made some great platforming if they would have just ditched the whole mech idea. Personally, I don't want to hit Omochow. That little dude will tell you a little bit about the stage you're in. We'll probably end up running into him at some point. I don't much care for him personally, because, you know, he's obviously here for beginners to the game. Not for seasoned veterans, which is what I would call myself. Let's hope I don't make an ass out of myself with said title. Now, the more things you lock onto, the higher your score is, in particular. I don't know exactly how it works, but I do know, like, I don't know how they calculate, you know, how many points you get. I haven't really figured that out. But the more things you lock onto, the better it is, basically. But it's also timed. So, like, I don't even think I shut off there. That was weird. As you see here, you see how it's slowly dimming and dimming and dimming. That means that you only have so long to lock onto these things before your time runs out, basically. I think we'll end this episode after I go to the Chow Garden. Did I miss something? Oh yeah, I did. See, that's another thing. The camera doesn't follow you very well, so you'll start trying to turn these corners and then run right smack dab into something because you can't see where you're going because the camera doesn't follow you. See, like, something just hit me and I have no idea what it was. Like, I would be able to know if I could swing the camera around, but I can't. And that's where these levels really fall flat. Especially these levels that make you, you know, kind of contained in an area. You feel like you should be able to move the camera around, but you can't. And it's very, very frustrating. Alright. But enough complaining about the Tails levels. I feel like that's going to be a given. Oh, there's a lot of okays. People expect you to complain about these, to be honest. Also, I need an upgrade to get past these.
I did it! That was easy.
Well, that was expected. Didn't get a lot of rings. 3 minutes. Got hit once.
Huh? Amy?
Keep your voice down. Have no fear. Amy Rose is here.
How'd you get here?
Well, if you gotta know, I caught a ride with Tails. Are you sure you don't need my help? It looks like you could use it.
The reason I'm in here is because of that fake hedgehog.
You mean that black hedgehog?
Did you see it? Where is it now?
If I tell ya, will you marry me?
No way!
I thought I had you this time. That black hedgehog came here with Dr. Eggman.
So, Eggman's behind this, huh?
What's all that writing on the wall anyway? Did you write that? Wait for me, Sonic! He's such a brat sometimes.
And that leads us to the next Sonic level. I think out of all of them, Sonic has the most levels for the heroes, as well as I think Eggman has the most levels for the Dark. I could be totally wrong. They have all kind of alternative paths in this particular level, which I love. some paths that are, you'll see, you know, strings of rings throughout the level. That is because you get an upgrade in this level. It's mandatory, you have to get it to progress. The light shoes. Light dash is the action to move at light speed along a path of rings. So basically, how it works, you go up to these rings, and then you just frickin' fly for some reason. Only thing is, sometimes it's a little clunky. Just a little. Oh gosh, what the world? What was that? What even hit me? You know what, we're gonna pretend I didn't just get kamikazed on from something. Alright. Go up one more. This is one of those levels that you really want to come back to when you get a lot of upgrades. I'm missing a lot of animals. Dang it. Oh well. And you want to play it fast. This particular, well, I'd argue all of Sonic's levels, you want to play them fast. Especially this part. See if I can hit these. Yes. And if you go faster. 6, not bad. I got it tight. I don't know why he decided he was going to jump on this rocket. Alright. Can I get these? Hope I missed that one. Oh man. Oh man, I missed a life too? I'm really bad at this. Oh, hit the goal. Oh, okay.
Yes!
So nervous I was going to just fly right off. Alright, let's see. Probably not going to be a very good rating. I did get hit. Yep.
Huh. No problem.
Kind of figured that. Alright, now we have 4 emblems.
Phew. So far, so good. Hey, that's...
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I found you. Faker.
Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh? You're not even good enough to be
I'll
my
make you eat those words.
There's no time to play games. You won't even get the chance.
Alright, so we're gonna pause it here. And we'll come back to this fight and then figure out what happens afterwards.